Hello, welcome to another episode of Unemployed to Legend. On the series so far, we found our stride again. We've got back into winning ways. We had a really bad run where I just didn't know what to do. I had loads of players. I had about 35 players, but some of them were aging, some of them were too young, and it was just quantity over quality. I doubted my tactical approach, and it got to the point where I didn't think we actually had a chance of doing anything. I actually thought I was going to get sacked at one point, but we played in the Kobo Cup with my new tactical approach, and we destroyed them. Which was West Brom. We then went up against Sheffield United, and this game was a phenomenal game. It was one of them games where we got a few new signings in here, but Andy McGrath got a hat trick. I could have given it elsewhere, the pen, but he had a chance to score a hat trick, so I gave it him. And then something weird happened. So I didn't think anything was going to happen. I thought, honestly, we'd get battered. And yeah, we ended up winning, which means we're now through to the next round of the Kobo Cup. We've won 3 games in the Kobo Cup now. We've won more games in the Kobo Cup than we have in the league. But our next game, which I will be showing you a lot, is Middlesbrough. And yeah, it's just one of them things that we found out our way to play, and it's now working. So yeah, we've managed to make some signings, of quality signings now. So we did sign Che Coulson on loan. He's gone back. He just didn't fit into our tactical approach. We then got Santos, John Wayne, both on a free. Their deals came to an end, so I thought, I've worked with John before. I think I worked with Santos, but it wasn't many games. Andy McGrath, I don't think I was the one that signed him for Bridlington. It might have been me actually. But 2 years in Italy, 1 season out. No, it weren't me. Gary, you will remember Gary. He's a guy that we brought in many years ago. It's now 8 seasons ago that when we was in the championship that we brought in Gary. So he's now back with us. He's enjoying his football. We've also got Jacob Fisher on loan. He's come from Dynamo Dresden. Elias McNaughton couldn't play in the Arsenal game because he's cup tied, but he will get to play against Middlesbrough. Then we got a few bench players that are quality enough in Daniel and Rame. And yeah, this is the how the team's going to look. So McNaughton, I don't know if he's going to start over Salazar, but that's what we're looking at. So something like this. I don't know if he will start though. We'll give him the chance off the bench and then see what he does. It also depends on fitness of players. But yeah, it's just one of the things. Now, let's get to the Middlesbrough game, which is in 4 days. And there we go, we're on the match day. Let's see how the team's doing. I'll put it on contract view. Everybody seems to be doing pretty well. Larius has a bit of a knock, so Jens will be on the bench. But yeah, the team looks pretty good. Let's go have a look at the news. So let's see what's happened. So a scouting report has come in on Middlesbrough. More than likely they'll be playing the 4-2-3-1. The best goal scorer is Nerman. The most assists is Barbosa, and Nerman is also the best player so far this season. Hull has managed to beat Liverpool. Now that is a very good result. Jovic is a guy that I've been looking at, but I don't know if we're ever actually going for him. At under 21s, there's some potential down there, but yeah, just not that much. Staffing advice. Oh my god. So we're against our old team. That is probably going to be the biggest game we've ever done. Middlesbrough lost their last game, so they're going to try and come at us. They're not going to want to lose two games in a row. And yeah, this is no. The league is important to us, but if we can somehow pull one over on our former team, it proves that we can make it in the Premier League. Now, let's get into this game. Show the world that we have got what it takes. Because right now, the world is doubting us. So we beat Arsenal, so I wouldn't say no about us beating them. They could absolutely batter us. Today I'm drinking Lucozade Sport fruit punch, and I can barely taste the fruit punch. So I'm looking at this Cisse guy here, and I'm sure he played for us. Career stats. Yeah, he did. We had him in League One up to Championship. He then went to Notts Forest for 1.2 million. Spent a couple of times out on loan to Championship and League One. Went off to Spain, and now he's back in England with Middlesbrough. I knew that I recognised him. Have they got anybody else that we recognise? We was actually looking at this at that player there. We know that he's going to be their best player, so we have to be on the lookout for number 16. But it's good that we've got a lot of players that are playing for us that have all come through the academy. Like Taylor Master, Xander, Lee Rogers. They've all come through the academy. And yeah, we have to keep using it. Now, we're up to 17th now. We can push further with a win today. Here's Gary, Guzman, Ryan, Gary. The only thing that worries me is how our natural fitness is. But here's Andy. Come on. Got a hat trick in his last league game. Santos, Master, Santos. Brian. Oh, shame, Brian. What a goal. That's the start we needed. 1.5 minutes into the game, and we are 1-0 up. That's what we like to see. There's Nerman. Over the top. Smith. Brian. Cisse. Our Brian intercepts. Gives it to Master. Master quickly loses the ball. Is Nerman. Nerman. Attacking. Cuts out wide. And Rogers, I think, yeah, Rogers does get a hand on it. Gotta say, some players have to start putting in the effort every game, not just to select games. Santos to Andy, back to Santos, to Fisher, to Brian, to Guzman, to Master, to Gary, to Andy, but I think Andy might be offside. No, I thought so. Here's a corner. We've also got a new corner routine. Gary. Oh! Salazar, nearly. is Santos. Whips it in back post. Riley! Oh! Oh. There we go. He's going to whip it in, or he's going to put it short. He whips it in this time. Fisher's there. Guzman. Santos. Back to Guzman. Into Brian. Into Santos. And that is the half-time break. We are 1-0 up. And yeah, we are now looking good for the rest of the game. I have so much faith in this team that, yeah, it's just one of the things that I'm a Bolton Wanderers fan through and through, and I've seen the new kit. Well, they did the new home kit. It looks amazing. I'm hoping that they do the away and third kit justice, because if they're going to go off that season of retro kits, the third kit the second and third kit are going to look absolutely gorgeous. Here's Santos to Fisher to Brian. Brian has such loads of space, and he's done it again. Shame Brian. I've noticed that he had so much space around him. Wow. You thought they would have learned. What we'll do is pause a sec and we'll check the injury to Master. Potential groin injury. What we'll do is we'll bring him on. Here's Santos to Gary. Gary to Brian. Brian to Sorientes. Clears it on his foul. Santos. Fisher. Sorientes. Fisher. Back post to Riley. Riley cuts in. Sorientes. That's his first ever goal. Absolute. This is so much better. Compared to what we were playing like against West Ham and then Everton. Asante. Are we going to get a fourth? Oh, maybe not. What we'll do is we'll do 2 more changes. Andy for Rami. Actually, we'll do 3 more changes. Santos can come off and Pepe can come on. So we're gonna do that. Have we got any more changes left? Yeah. What I'm going to do is put Salazar there. No. Undo that. Yeah. He can come on. Play there for us. Ball was forward. Fisher. Brian. Sorientes. Ryan. Riley. Come on, Riley. Gives it to Guzman. Guzman. There's an easy ball into the box. Gary. Ryan. Is he going to do it? Oh, the keeper with the save. Barbosa, who's been one of the best players this season, has only just come on. Absolute brilliant performance. Brian. Oh. Them goals he scored were absolutely sublime. I don't think anybody can say different. I definitely can't. I loved every minute of it. He's got a groin strain, return date to be confirmed. 2 week. Let's see what he's whinged about. They've literally he's come out and said that they dominated us, but they lost 3-0. But it's only like 60-40 in possession. They had 2 shots on target. Only 4% more in passes completed. You look at the amount of passes that they did compared to us, yeah, that is a really high amount. But they just weren't shooting enough. And that's the difference between us and them. We take our chances. Now, I think we all know where we're coming back for. It's gonna be that one. So if you've enjoyed today and you are looking forward to that match, make sure that you drop a like, subscribe so that you know every time I've uploaded a video. And on top of that, if you can drop me a comment, just appreciation, criticism, or things that you want me to add, I'll take it all. But until next episode, enjoy your day, enjoy your evening, and it is a goodbye from me.